What up, everyone? It's your boy, September Island, the Reverend of the Revolution, welcoming you to another edition of your Daily Revolution. Today's topic: it's not too late to change your job. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Yesterday, I went to see the dentist for that, 2 times a year where you got to go get your teeth cleaned and scraped and flossed and water pick flossed and all that fluoride. Yeah, good stuff. So, walk into the dentist office, which I love, by the way. Look, I had nothing but mad props. See, when I first moved here to Ladera Ranch, I went to one dentist office, and they're not bad. They're a good dentist office, kind of the average, run-of-the-mill, cookie cut. You walk in and you feel like you're in the dentist office, and it's, kind of like you're just a number. You feel like a number over there. And then we got this referral. Someone in my neighborhood, someone I go to church with said, "Oh, dude, you got to go to Parker's office." So there's a doctor by the name of Dr. Parker here in Ladera Ranch, California. High props. So again, I love working with people who come by referral. Like, I get referred to them. So my wife calls him up, and there's like a 2-month waiting list. I'm like, what? So we find a way to get in, right? I go and ask more questions, and we get in sooner than later for my son's teeth, and nothing but the most amazing experience. I'm like, dude, these guys are legit. Office, the vibe, the energy, the receptionist, all the workers. I'm like, hey, this is a place that I want to be able to, have trust in and rely on them to take care of my teeth and my family's teeth. So I go to Dr. Parker's office yesterday. This would be my first time getting my teeth cleaned over here. And once again, they did not disappoint. I see Lindsay at the front desk, and she welcomes me, and then she takes me to the back, and Julia, in walks this incredible woman by the name of Julia. Now, Julia, I lay down, and then she opens my mouth, puts her mask on, and she does what she does, right? She starts to clean my teeth, and instead of listening to a book or watching Netflix on their cool TVs that swivel around above your head, I just had this thought, man, this woman's going to be working on my teeth, and she worked on my wife's teeth. So let me get to know, who is this woman who's up in my grill? And I said, hey, can you talk and do the work? And she said, yeah. I'm like, hey, tell me about you. I want to know you. And she went on to tell me she had this job for 6 years, and she hated it. And she said, her quote, "I wanted to call in sick every day." Man, imagine that. Not loving your job, actually hating your job and wanting, but look, you're going to be there for a third of your life, a third to sleep, a third to, family and all the other things, and then a third to work. And I'm like, wow. So she goes on to tell me the story. I went on maternity leave for my first child, and I made up my mind I'm not going to go back. Now, she had told me earlier in the conversation that her sister, dental hygiene, and told her that she ought to do that. She's like, I don't want to be in people's mouths every day. So she has baby, and she says, I'm not going back. Now, whatever it was within her that caused her to not want to go back, look, it's powerful. Here she was in this job again. Take a look at your life. Do you have something that you hate? Is it work? Is it how you live? Maybe you're in a relationship or a marriage that's just kind of grown stale and it's not working. See, for Julia, her job wasn't working for her. No pun intended, right? Her work wasn't working for her. And she changed course. So I'm like, well, what did you do? She's like, well, I decided I'm going to go into dental hygiene and become this, I don't even know the official title. Sorry, Julia. So she goes to school, right? Money into school, time, energy, and money. Now notice this, she doesn't like what she has. She's not working. She changes course. She makes a decision, gets committed, and she goes to school. And now she was up in my grill yesterday. And she said, quote, I love my job, close quote. How cool is this? In her late 20s, early 30s, Julia changes her job. 6 years, some would say, well, look, I've been here 6 years. I don't want to, walk away. No, she just was like, this doesn't work. Now, there's a lesson here. Brothers and sisters, if what you have or what you're doing or how you're living does not work for you, it's not too late to change your job. It's not too late to change your health and your fitness. It's not too late to change the course of your spirituality and your purpose of life and the meaning of your life and how you express and display that. It's not too late to change your marriage, your relationships with your children. I know people right now who are, grown adults and their children are adults. And they're like, it's too late. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's too late. It's only too late because you say it's too late. Not too late to go change. And these people now have this relationship with their adult children and their grandchildren. And it's not too late to change course for your business. Here, Julia is a perfect example. If the money you're making, the job that you have, how you're living, if it's not working for you, and if it doesn't work, not too late to change. So what does this mean for you, brothers and sisters? Look, take a look at your health and your fitness today. Take a look at the amount of energy you have, how your clothes fit, how you feel about yourself. If it's not working, go do something. Go follow Julia's example. It ain't too late to change. If your faith and your spirituality and the rituals that you live by every day, if they've grown stale and grown old and they're not working, change it. Not too late, brothers and sisters. If your marriage, which I get passionate about, your marriage and your children and your family, if you are not being who you must be to serve, to lead, to impact your marriage, your children, your family, then change. Brothers and sisters, it's not too late. Follow Julia's example. It ain't too late to change. And of course, inside of business, again, it's something else I get extremely passionate about. It's not too late to change. You've got to be willing to make a decision, a choice. And then with that choice comes necessary, required actions. How do I know that Julia was committed? Because she's not working in the insurance industry anymore, and she's now in the dental hygiene, dental practice. Like she's amazing. My wife said, "Oh, dude, I loved her. She was so good with me." And I would echo the same sentiments, which is she was amazing. Like, what an incredible experience. There's going to getting your teeth cleaned and hating it, and then there's going to have an amazing experience where you're like, wow, I just love these people. So, a couple plugs here. Number one, Dr. Parker's office in Ladera Ranch. Highly recommend it. Number two, if you get a chance to have your teeth cleaned by Julia, go have Julia clean your teeth. And number three, follow Julia's example. It is not too late to change your job, to change your health and fitness, to have a transformation in your spirituality, and to have a transformation of new results inside of your marriage and your relationships. I honor Julia and I honor all those in the world who continue to believe and to have faith. And one element that's going to absolutely help you is to have this thing called faith. Now, this is going to be another detailed conversation, but for today, I'm going to give you just a little insight about faith. Faith, having a belief in yourself that you can do something that you don't think you can do. Number two, having a belief and this deep belief in something that's true, but you cannot see it. So you can't see it. You don't know how, but you just know it can be done. And then number three, this definition of faith, having a belief in something bigger than yourself. This thing that's bigger than yourself, that's greater. That holy cause, that higher purpose. Thank you, Julia, for the incredible experience and for the lesson of the podcast today of your daily revolution. And brothers and sisters, that's not too late to change. You got to make a choice. You got to go do what's required. And you got to commit the time, energy, and money. This is your boy, Satemangala, reminding you if you want to create a life of real radical results, a life that you love, it's going to require you to make a relentless pursuit and a ruthless commitment to pay the piper every single day so that you can get to the top of your mountain where your prize, your promised lands, and any possibility that you want is just waiting for you. The revolution has begun. You join me. I'm out. For more info on joining the revolution and living your greatest life of prosperity today, go to www.yourdailyrevolution.com and join us in waking up, turning your brain on, and prospering today.